Okay, today I'm going to do a video of my backyard and the orchard. This is what Joel and I wake up to every morning. So pretty. Although the grass needs mowed right now. Joel's going to do that later. I'm going to start on the side of the house over here. We got the AC on today because we got the dehumidifier going. This palm tree gets 60 to 70 feet tall, gets seeds on it, and then it dies. I can't tell you the name, I couldn't even pronounce it if I showed you the tag. But Joel is a palm fanatic, if you didn't know that already. Most of the palms on our property, he's grown from a seed. I mean, exception, this was, I can't remember if that came in a 15-gallon. These two, I think they're Eurekas, came from the other house we lived in down the street. They were still in pots. And these we all bought, or all he grew from seed. But this tree is beautiful. I can't remember the name of it. It's a smoke tree, I think. It's so pretty. When you snap off the little edges, it's like a plumeria. It bleeds milk. These little things, you get these little hangy down things. I think it's so pretty, the color. I have a ton of tea. I don't know the names of any of them, but some of these colors are so pretty. And I have so many. I really like the dark ones too. Dark chocolate ones. And I'm not going to show you every tea because I would be out here for a few hours. Because I have a lot. But I'll just point out some of my favorites. Look at the plumeria. That pink one. Wow. Doing so good. Getting tall. I planted back here. Joel cleaned this up with the excavator for me by just pulling the weeds. Back there somewhere I planted variegated calla lily and yesterday, today, tomorrow bushes. Look at this pretty color. So hopefully that will all grow up soon and hide that. Got these big podocarpus are taking off and hiding our neighbor Joel's house. Jeez, I got so much stuff planted in there. Can't point it all out. Ooh, I got a Virea blooming over here. There's some ginger up there. Behind the ginger is a avocado tree that has avocados the size of grapefruit. We cut that down to a stump 2 years ago. But look at the Virea. Pretty. This is some kind of palm or something. By the way, like I said, Joel is a palm fanatic. We have 62, was our last count, different types of palms on our property. See these huge ohias? We have solar lights that shine up those at night and they are beautiful. So pretty. Ooh, I got a hydrangea that's making it through the weeds back there. And that is a Raggedy Ann something, I can't remember. This is a Song of India. I say everything with a question mark because I'm not positive. These are our new tiki torches we found here in Hilo. They're like the resort ones. They have propane tanks and they burn a real flame. They're beautiful at night. Up on the hill is another monkey pod. If it thrives like the other ones, it will make huge shade up there. So we're back here in the corner. Got little sections of little palms all over the yard. Up here on this hill, we got up here and tried to fill holes, and so many different plants up there. I planted a whole bunch of, you can see the anthurium, red anthurium everywhere up there. Lots of palms. These ohia, this ohia right here in front of me, we got that at the end of Kahokai. It was in the lava. Brought it home, put it in a pot, and we planted these along the edge here, and they're doing really good. Wanted to save them. It's gonna be beautiful shaded up there. Hopefully the weeds will die down. All the shade. Look at this pretty T markings. That's so pretty. These little flowers, I forget what they're called, but I just bought them at Home Depot. They were on clearance for 70% off because they were almost dead. I had them in the front yard, I got them alive, and then they looked dead again, so I just threw them back here, and they spread. I have that white one, I guess I didn't point it out over there. These red ones, and I got a pink somewhere. And I don't know if you see that little red orchid. Those things grow just out in the air. And my neighbor Joel gave me a trash bag full. And I just take handfuls and I just throw them around, and they just grow like crazy. There's another one of those smoke trees, I think it's called. Can't remember. Here's a plumeria. About to bloom. That palm tree Joel got at Disneyland as a seed. Can't see the year, probably 2023. Another plumeria. Ooh, there's a lobster claw heliconia up there, along with some more anthurium. There's some pink for those little flowers. These palms over here, let me go this way, are so pokey. But once they get a certain height, you can tell the pokiness goes away. But look at those needles on that thing. Look how long they are. I mean, they're about as long as my hand. It's huge. So you gotta be careful mowing around that thing. My hydrangea is doing so good. Joel painted our propane tanks camouflage to kind of hide them in there. Up here is a whole bunch of different types of heliconia. Right now weeds are taking it over. We haven't really cleaned it up, but they were just like one individual one. Ooh, I can see a good one. I'm gonna have to get up there and clean it up. But hopefully that's gonna be a whole bunch of different types of heliconia. Ooh, and there's some more of those little red orchid things. Another Malabar chestnut from Scott under there. I forget what that thing's called. Looks like a bunch of grapes on it. Another Malabar chestnut in the weeds, which I gotta clean up. I painted it to look like a little doghouse on there to warn people not to come into my house. Beware of my dog, which I don't have. It's our woodshed. Woodshed for our emu cook. So when we catch the wild pigs, we actually eat them. And invite the neighborhood over and have a big pig cookout. Look at that monkey pod. That thing is getting so big, and this beautiful ohia is doing good. Well, who's joining us? Mingoes? Hi, Mingoes, Mingoes. Good kitty. Oh, and Kai too. Got your shadow. So, when we were building our house, we rented the house right next to us. And that's where we always come through. I planted tea in the spot where we would always walk through. I think it's grown up a little bit now. This is an autograph tree. You can actually sign your name on this, and the leaves stay on there pretty good for a long, long time, like a couple years. There's Ashy. Ashy 2025. I don't see any of the others right now. Joel built this gazebo to come sit. Right now the chickens have been using this as a hangout when it rains. Drives me crazy. There's the cacao barn. And down to the grotto. This is the orchard. By the way, last night we had a visitor. We looked on our cameras and there was a humongo pig that made it onto our property. Only did damage in one spot that didn't really matter. It's okay. But we're gonna have to figure out where he's coming in. This is the weirdest thing ever. These bananas, I mean, the tree is like, look how tall it is. I don't know what happened to it. And it's a red banana. They never turned red, so I don't know what happened there. But this banana patches, my blue bananas or ice cream bananas, and he's cleaned out. There's a bunch. They're not looking so hot. This is a ulu tree, breadfruit tree. Hi, girls. Makes a good shade tree, huh? This is an avo from a neighbor. He gave it to me. Another avo. This is a kahalui, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. This is the Yamagata. That one has never had fruit. This is a green finger lime because my other one died and it hardly ever gets fruit. So I'm going to try to find another one. This one is called Abiu, A-B-I-U. It's kind of like a creamy filling. This is beautiful. This is a variegated banana. It's getting cakey at the bottom, so I'm hoping it gets bananas soon. I can't wait to see what they look like. And come back up that way. These are regular Musa bananas, which are like the bananas you buy at the store. Here's my lime tree. That lime needs to be picked. And these are apple bananas over here. Hi, Kai. My lemon. Navel orange. This is a Cara orange. This one is from Scott. It's a Jabuticaba. It's doing really good. And here is a coffee. This one did not get coffee last year, but this year it's going to have coffee. For my chocolate bars, because we don't drink coffee. Oh my goodness. So this is the third picking harvest for this tree. This is a Brazilian cherry. And I did not even know that there were cherries on it already. because I've already picked a ton twice. Wow. Okay, that is a mangosteen, supposed to be the queen of all fruit. It isn't doing very good. I don't know what's going on with it. This is, it was given to us, said it was a grapefruit tree. It's actually a mountain apple. And I don't normally like mountain apples. I tried it. It ended up being almost like a pear. So I just told myself it was a pear, and they were so good. I made a apple blueberry crumble with the apples, and it was amazing. That is one of the coffee trees from last year that I cut down, and that one as well. Here's my cacao tree, the only big one I got. This is an air layer from my neighbor Joel over there's orange tree. He has no idea what kind of oranges they are, but they are the best oranges for orange juice. So I told Joel, well, let's buy that house for that orange tree because it was so good. Ooh, look at all my macadamia nuts. Can you see them all? Ooh, I've only got 5 as the most, so I'm gonna have more this year. Yay! And I bought another macadamia nut from a lady at a market because I couldn't find them. Planet Hawaii is not selling them anymore. And my blue jade is still blooming. So pretty, it goes all the way up the tree. And I found a pod, so I'm gonna have seeds. Let's see if I can get back here and grab it. See the pod? I've had one of these before in the same location, and I broke it off and I planted the seeds inside, and I got more. I handed them out to friends. So that's exciting. Okay, this is a soursop. This is a kukui nut along with this one. And this one I bought from the same lady I got that mac nut tree from. It's a peanut butter tree. Apparently they get little things like little red berries, like a coffee plant, and you pop them in your mouth and you chew on them. They have a seed in the middle, spit the seed out, but it tastes like peanut butter. So weird, but somebody told me I had to have that for my grandkids, so of course I had to buy it. And then over here is our air layer we made of this is a orange ohia. Pretty. Oh, and my Pua Kani tree. And this is a Milky Way tree. This is a huge rainbow shower tree. This thing is only 2 years old, and look at it. It's huge. And over here, I've planted a whole bunch of plumeria, hoping to have like a big plumeria area so I can just sit and make lays with my grandkids. Most of them are white, but I just saw this one. Look how pretty that flower is. Look on the back side. Let's see if we can get on the back side. See how it's like pinstripe? Isn't that cool? It smells so good too. Love it. Okay. I have a ton of different colors of hibiscus. Want to see them real quick? This is an Australian fern, doing amazing. So I got pink, red, yellow over there. That's peach, it's not quite blooming. Another light pink, dark pink. This variegated one on the end has pink flowers. It's a yellow flower. pink. This one's beautiful. Called Midnight Tryst. So pretty. Don't know the name of this, but it's pretty too. Okay. I think that's it. Hi, kitties. You having fun? I got some Virrea up here that you saw the yellow one. I have a pink and an orange here by the water tank. Like I said earlier, Joel has 62 different types of palms. This one is my favorite. It's called a Dipsis lanceolata. He's down in the shade house right now planting like over 200 seeds that we caught off that. Just got done dropping some seeds. This is my berry row. I'm trying to save my blueberries because the birds get them. And I have a couple blackberries in here too. I'm trying to save. They're right there if you can see them through the blackberries. And then mulberries are still going strong. Still, these things are just hairy as can be. This one on the end is a miracle berry. I guess you put that berry in your mouth and everything tastes sweet. Even you can put a lemon in your mouth and it won't taste sour. But these have tons of blueberries on them, and I hate for the birds to get them. Tons. This one had so many flowers. See, they came and ate the berries. But I wanted to collect some of these instead of letting the birds have them all. All right, there's a rambutan, which has never given me flowers. This is a cinnamon. This is an acerola cherry. Another mango that has mangoes, and they told me no mangoes grow in Leilani. Last year I got 5. And tangerine, and a I can't remember, Kona. One of these is a Kona orange. Maybe this says fissure navel, so that one must be a Kona orange. And that is our orchard and behind our house. A lot of work, but it's beautiful. Love it.